Thank you. Today we made it. A unique place. We managed to get permission to record an important collection from Brazil, huh? Really important. Let's zoom all the way in there. Here visually. The recording is already over. I was just about to leave. Then the conversations keep going backstage. And they told me, which is the only car that hasn't had any restoration at all? It's this one, look. Which is actually the only one where you'll see the details in the paint. And it's true. Look, here you can see wear from wiping. Look how crazy that is. Thin paint, worn thin from wiping it down. From what they told me, there's no restoration here. Look, really, it's been a while since... Look at the paint slowly fading here. See? What do you think? A 75 with no restoration. It's rare, huh, man? Look, original vinyl. Peter, what's this? Are you crazy, man? Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's mind-blowing, incredible. Let's go take a look inside. I think the seats are already done, right? Look, the original door panels. I think the seat is original, maybe. The backrest too. Smell it. Smell the car. Wow. Man, this is really crazy. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, smell this, man.
Olha a preservação disso. Olha.
Wow, I hope this smell stays in my nose, you know? When the smell sticks in your nose and stays for a long time, you leave the place and you can still smell it. I hope this smell sticks. And I'll leave in my goals smelling like that Unrestored Charger RT. That's crazy, man. Look at the door. Check it out. That little burn on the paint, perfect, man. Perfect car. This is a 400 grand car, man. 400 grand on sale. That's crazy. I can just leave. Crazy, crazy. Insanity. Congratulations. Really, congratulations, man. Congratulations to you, Sergio, and all the owners. You probably built this with a lot of hard work. You really have to enjoy it. Congratulations. The simplicity of the SE is really interesting if you think about it, right, man? They really cut costs to deliver a car that would be affordable for young people at the time, but who still wanted to have a Dodge. I think it cost, how much was it, man? Someone once told me how much it was. There was even a kind of slogan, right? That it was for people up to 30 years old, something like that. And today, man, just imagine back then how much prejudice a car like this faced with seats made of that material. This one, if I'm not mistaken, has the original tinted windows, see? The glass is a bit darker. Can you imagine how much prejudice these cars face just for being so simple, right? Among those RTs and Magnums, the cars are so comfortable and fancy, right? Expensive cars. And even so, they still released a line of simple cars. And they called it the special edition, the SCs, right? Purim is missing. Purim is one of the coolest. It's a shame he's not here for us to see. because it's really different in terms of beauty, style, and color combination. Here, man, from the last cars made, the Charger RT already has a different front, different rear. It's already a Magnum, right? Basically, it's right here. That has one of the prettiest combinations, I'd say, among the Chargers, right, man? This super flashy blue with white. I think it's really cool how many combinations and variations they created from a single American Dodge Dart body. And those guys had brilliant ideas. And the most important thing about those ideas was getting them approved, right? For those guys to come and say, no, that's it, you can do it, it's gonna sell, it looks good, and you can approve it. This here is automatic, he said. Yeah, that's right, it's automatic. Look at the level we're at. All the cars with impeccable upholstery. Dashboard, restoration, paintwork. Oh, none of these cars has anything even in the corners for us to question or pick apart. I'm not the type to do that. But when you look at these cars, man, it's crazy. I'm losing my mind. You bought all good cars, all beautiful cars. Look at the Chambord. So it's a very cohesive collection of great quality. My congratulations go out to you. Look, I could stay here for hours just daydreaming. The models, the colors, the wheels, but they all have the 318 with the original V8 engine. So it looks like a dealership, man. It really does. Imagine when he holds events here. How cool, friends, families, kids. It must be amazing. To me, this one is the prettiest. Black, white, simple hood. Dark hood, nice seat pleats, a super simple, aggressive combination, and a really beautiful grille. That's crazy. What a crazy atmosphere, right? The ambiance of the place also turned out amazing. Go through the middle, entrance is right there in the front, exit. It looks like everything's ready for us to get in, start it up, and head out. What a feeling, man. What an incredible feeling this afternoon was. Really awesome. I have to go, but I don't want to. Honestly, I'd stay here hanging out with you guys, talking, just chilling, but man, I can't. That's it. I need to go, man. This is crazy. Rafa Carta Pesaria. Thank you for bringing me here, my friend. It's a pleasure. This was really crazy. Really crazy, Felipe. What are you waiting for? Mateus, who will set the tone for the conversation here about the collection? Because look, man, it's something special, huh?
The collection is awesome.
Just like Rafa said. Take a look, guys. Check this out. The American Dodge even looks small next to so many beautiful Brazilian cars, right, Matthias? Wow, that's awesome. How did this all start?
Yeah, this American one, Sergio, right? The owner brought it from the United States, brought it from Miami. He was on a trip there and saw it in a store, loved the car, and it was something he just had to have, right?
You told me he didn't even paint this car.
No, this car just arrived exactly as it is, just the way it came.
Look, he just polished it.
He just gave it a quick wax, right? And there it is, the car, all original.
Look, I see a lot of these American Dodges. Open the door for me here, please. And sometimes on the dashboard there, you see a little button here or there, a bit worn out, kind of crooked. Man, this is perfect. You don't see any flaws. There's not even any wear, man. He bought something with pedigree, the level of finish, the details, man, it's really beautiful. But like, what an incredible lineup of cars here. I couldn't resist and grabbed the camera right away because I started looking here. Matthias showed me. All the cars are at this level, see? Everything like this, right, Matthias?
All like this, every single one.
All well restored, well painted. How did he start the collection?
His first collection piece was the 75, the yellow one that's on display over there, right?
That was his first one.
That was his first. We'll get to that one over there. The 7575. And while he went, there are some memories, right? Like the 778, the one from his wedding, the one his wife arrived in. Then there are some that he collected because they were rare, right? The 71 LS, the RT 71, which looks orange, but it's actually boreal yellow, that color. It's a really rare car to see in this condition. Perfect car?
Man, well, Sergio's relationship with these cars goes back many years, yes.
For many years, because Sergio's uncle had a Dodge dealership. And I think since he was a child, he already had this in his blood, right? Dodge was already in his blood and had won him over. So after he got his first one, and just for fun, he kept going. And now it has become his pride and joy. So the entire collection was made in Brazil. RTs, there are the SCs there.
Man, look at the quality of the restoration on this 72 here. And from 73 on, we start to see a lot of changes, right? The grille, the hood, wow, the 71 and the 72. Dois. Oh my, what a collection, guys. He began buying them individually.
One at a time.
Did he buy them restored or restore them himself?
Look, some were restored here in São João, right? Even Rafinha Kaya was involved in that.
He took part in several.
Yeah, that green one you're filming now, the 73 is theirs, okay? It was restored. It even came in a different color, but to look good next to the 72, Sergio painted it green, which is a color from that era. These cars really were these colors, even back in the day, right? And he chose this color so it would look nice and beautiful in the collection.
Matthias, everything is to original spec.
Everything is to original spec.
There's nothing customized, not a lot of changes, right? He likes the car kept original.
All original, everything original.
I'm amazed. I don't know if that expression exists, but look. Amazed. I think this is the first Dodge collection in 6 years where we managed to come and record a collection of only Brazilian-built Dodges. I wanted to, in advance, send Sergio my regards. Thank you, Sergio. Congratulations. Thank you for giving us this space here. Thank you, Mateus. Thank you, Rafa, for letting us come in, look around, and film to tell a bit of the story. Not every collector allows recording. Who tells the family's story? Who lets us show this private side? Many collections are private, and I'll never be able to get into them. So when these guys open up their space to show it, it's a little of their private world that's being exposed with millions of people here on YouTube. So man, I get an incredible adrenaline rush just being able to film this for you guys. You have no idea what the atmosphere is like here. Look. It's a really beautiful place, man. It's fancy, you know. Was this made for the cars?
It was made especially for the cars.
Pensando para guardar os carros mesmo.
Pensando para guardar os carros.
Man, there's a lounge up there. Look, very tasteful. Super beautiful. So here you have all the Dodges.
All the Dodges, from the 71, which is the first, to the 80, which was the last. These are the 10 that were made in Brazil. The only one that's not here with us is the 79, which we call Pudum. That's the car that's being restored. It needed to be restored. And I think in about a month, Rafinha will deliver it to us.
So there's Pudim then.
There's Pudim.
Which is, you can't leave him out, right? In a collection like this, you can't leave out Pudim.
You can't. It's a 79. It's a classic car too.
It's being restored.
It's being restored.
Look, let me tell you something.
This one is a personal car.
It was this one that started it all.
Yeah, this was the one that made him want one, because Sergio used this car for his wedding in 79.
He got married in one of these here, yeah.
His wife got in, right? She arrived at the church in a car like this, which is a 78. They got married in 79. It's the car his uncle had, right? Personally, he was from the dealership, but he had
for personal use.
His personal one, which was this one.
Hey, look at Pastore's nameplate. Did the car come from there? There's a Pastore nameplate right there, look. I'm so excited, man. We rarely see all these Dodges together. Look at the last one here. This was the end of Dodge's story in Brazil. This is the last one, right, Matthias?
This is the last one, made in Brazil, 19 units.
Are there only a few like this? 19?
Only 19 were made. And the person who knows more about this than anyone else is Badalato, right? He knows everything about Dodge. He knows there are 6 in Brazil. Legos, like 100% original that you can actually drive.
Very few.
Sergio uses all of them. He drives them on weekends. There's not a single one he doesn't use. Nothing. Really? He uses all the cars.
So it's not just a collection, it's really a garage.
It's really a garage for him personally, for him to use and enjoy everything.
Look, that's cool.
He enjoys every car and every motorcycle here.
That's it, Mr. Sergio. I'm glad to see that. It's even more interesting to know that the cars are ready to use, that you really use them. You can see the cars are all plugged in, right? So there's no risk of running out of battery. That's right?
That's a precaution, so we don't have what we call battery drain, right? Because these cars have something or another connected so that you can just get in, start them up, and go. They're even parked facing out, so you can just get in and start the car.
Just grab it and go, really.
Not to get in the way, not to have to move anything out of the way.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's nothing blocking the exit here, man. Just get in, start it up, and go. Look, I'm really moved. Sorry about that, man. I'm really moved. I've never seen so many Brazilian-built Dodges together. You're crazy. Are any cars here from Badalato?
There are cars that came from Badalato. There are, right? I think 3 or 4 came from him.
Really?
The last one that came from Badalato was this one here.
Was it this one? Yes.
The green one, SE, was the last to arrive. That's awesome. I can't remember right now which the others were that came from Badalato. Yes, yes. But like Sergio's partner and friend whom he talks about with everyone is Badalato. He looks up to what he has, to his knowledge.
Of course. To be able to build a collection like that, right? Wow, you need to... A lot, man. Really, I'm speechless. To be in front of so many beautiful cars, preserved, well restored, well maintained. The entire collection of Dodges is here almost. Almost everything that was manufactured in Brazil at the time is here. American to make it shine even more. Everything's ready to use. I'll see if Matthias can start up a car so we can listen.
These motorcycles are the Honda 1050s, right? All 6 cylinders. They are the... Back then, the Playboys, at the time, I didn't like a 6-cylinder motorcycle, not even the black one over there. They're all 6 into 2, right? That one is 6 by... It has a hell of a roar. The engines roar, right?
Wonderful.
There's the famous Sete Gallo, right? This is the CVX 750 Ford. 150, which is also from a single owner. And there's a cool story here. It's been in the family, right? And it's a beautiful collection of motorcycles, too. That impresses everyone who comes here.
Imagine. Incredible. Really incredible. Well, you asked for videos and now we have videos. So what I'm asking you is to subscribe here to Pingando Oleo. Shall we try to get this channel to 400,000 subscribers by the end of the year? Let's make a deal. You watch, subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you videos like this from places like the one we're in today, out in the São Paulo countryside. Deal? Just reminding you that our promotion is on, right? Our Galaxy giveaway. And the car will be raffled off soon, I think at the end of May or the beginning of June. We're going to raffle off my Galaxy LTD 6 LTD 69. Our campaign is happening right now. The batches are on sale. You might get lucky, and besides buying the numbers and winning the car, you could still win 500 Rs in some draw. With these purchases, 2 people have already won 500 Rs. This is also a way to help Pingando Oleo survive in the midst of the craziness of the internet and the digital world. And the idea is to keep doing our giveaway with other cars as well. Yesterday, I had an important conversation with a collector, a restorer, who might put up some cars for us to give away. That's why I created Liga dos Clásicos, which is the platform we plan to keep using. People with this work, involving Pingando Oleo, involving you all, so everyone has a chance. And that's how we keep going with our work here on YouTube, Instagram, and on the internet. And let's keep going. Look, I was really moved, man. Today was really crazy here. I was truly moved to see all these cars here that blew our minds and still blow our minds to this day. Everything lined up here, all original, man, with so many colors, so many emotions. All things I didn't even really experience, you know? But today, looking at all this, all set up like this, it looks like a dealership, man. It's like a trip back in time, really, completely. Until just now, I was out there on the street driving a Goal, and then you walk into all this here. It's like you step into another universe, you know? This looks like a parallel universe. Congratulations, not just to Sergio, but to all the collectors who preserve all of this. This is pure history, man. This will never end. No matter how many new cars come out full of technology, this here is preserved forever, man. Incredible, really incredible.